And welcome back, Wallside Diecast racing fans. I'm Rob Allen.
And I'm Mark Jarvis.
And we are back with Heat G.
Oh, yes, we are.
So, hopefully Mark had a good run, or you thought he was good during the last video, so we brought him back for this video.
Thank you for having me, guys.
And it will be the foreseeable as well as co-host. So let's take a look at the first 8 drivers. Seated number 7, Lillie Van de Larschott in her smart car.
Oh, dear.
What do you mean, oh dear?
It's a smart car.
And it did 7th last season.
Okay.
Where did you finish last season?
I don't know.
Far from 7th,
No.
trust me.
And it's Nick Hudson and the Hudson Hornet, which rhymes, funny enough. It's a bloody good car. Hopefully he does very well in it. And it's all decked out with all the numbers and that, so it should be a good car to see.
I think it's heavily based on the Cars model, I'm not sure. Seeded number 25, Caleb Holsen, the McLaren 720S. He didn't do too well in Season 3, but he's back. It's a bloody good car. I love this car.
I like this car as well.
It's a really good car.
Oh.
I'm telling you now, it's the favourite for today. Definitely the favourite for today.
And the 2012 Ford Mustang, driven by Victoria Miller. A very nice looking car. Goes like the rocket. I can't wait to see what this can do.
But it's another Mustang. This is what? 4, 5? I can't
6. So
6.
I know.
We've had that many Mustangs this season. And this is Christopher Kane in the 1986 Monte Carlo SS. I don't really know much about this car, Mark.
Brick on wheels.
Oh, is that really what it is?
Yes.
Any good to drive? That says it all, really, there. That said it all right enough there.
And it's Java Jim in the 2000 Chevy Special Edition, looking very nice. And it's a shout out. What is it?
It's DC World Racing. So Java Jim is over at DC World Racing. He's been kind enough to help us out a few times. So please go and check him out on DC World Racing. Andrew Bowler is back in the HW Warp Speeder. He is our original runner-up from Series 1.
It looks like a boat.
It does look like a boat, but I tell you what, it goes really well. Well, it did in Series 1, that is. In Series 2 and 3, not so well. Hopefully Series 4 is where he turns it around.
Mike Mays, BMW Z4 Motorsport. I love this car. I love all BMWs. M3 is my favourite, but I'd like to see what this one can do on the track.
So are you rooting for this one today, or are you rooting for McLaren?
Both.
Both. You can only have one.
BM.
Okay, let's move on now to race 1, Eliminator 1. It's Lillie Van de Larschott, the 7th seed in the smart car, versus Andrew Bowler in the HW Warp Speeder.
The boat.
You're going with the boat.
It is the boat.
Why are you going with the boat? What's wrong with the smart car?
There's not, well, let's see.
And there's some track footage from when I was recording and I forgot to take the podium off.
That was very silly of you.
It was a little bit, but anyway, the cars are fine, the drivers are fine, they signed their waivers, they're fine. They can't sue us. Anyway, they are off. The boat is out in front. Lillie is trailing.
It's a smart car, it's always going to trail.
Well, there's the boat. Doink, doink. Lillie.
On the wrong
She's
side.
Come off.
That is a dubious call there, my friend.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I mean, I'd say the boat's still 50% on the track.
Ish.
Well, the judge's word is final. There's no point arguing
What
with
happened
it.
there?
I don't know.
The smart car has binned it.
Well,
Well, the boat have binned it as well.
you never know. On now to race 2. Over, deft drop. There goes the boat on the wrong side of the track. And Lillie was on her right side of the track, but didn't really go that far.
It's a nippy little car, that smart car.
It is
I've got
nippy.
to give it its due, but
She should have at least gone. She should have, raced. She didn't really race in that second race, in my opinion.
and as I thought, the boat can't even stick.
There's Lillie. Lillie with the drift.
Yeah, it's meant for the water, mate, not for the racetrack.
Well, Andrew Bowler unfortunately goes out to 1. And here we go. The race that you were not looking forward to. It's the McLaren versus the BMW.
You did this on purpose.
I did not do this on purpose. It's the 26 seed Caleb Holsen versus Mike Mays. Who are you voting for?
Oh, mate, the BMW.
You're still going for the BMW?
It's going to be a close one.
Fair
Whatever
enough.
happens.
Okay, they are off. But look at that. Both side by side.
It's down to death drop, really.
It is, yeah. Every race, I agree with you, comes down to death drop. You can have the best car in this tournament, and
If it doesn't stick the landing.
well, look at the Koenigsegg. The Koenigsegg was the favourite to win it, and there goes the McLaren, an easy 1-0 victory. Let's take it on to race 2. But yeah, as I was saying, look at the Koenigsegg a couple of episodes ago. It was the favourite to win it. It was a first here at Wallside,
Yeah.
and whiffed it. Whiffed it in the eliminators.
Yeah, well, it took me a few times, didn't it, before I won.
Well,
so...
it took you a few times in all tournaments. Too bad in ranked play you can't seem to drive.
No.
Hey, at least I've come fourth in the tournament. I mean, I haven't done well since, but it's the McLaren for a 2-0 win. Alright, here we go. It's Java Jim versus Christopher Kane.
Oh dear.
The 2013 Chevy Camaro versus the 86 Monte Carlo SS. Your
Brick.
Brick?
No, I think the Camaro should...
Camaro.
Camaro, yes.
Camaro, yes.
I'd like to see it win.
Well, let's see how well it goes.
Not too bad. They're quite tight towards each other. There's no one's
It's
really
very
pulling
quite
away.
tight.
But it's
Don't-
the landing. I told you the brick just went miles.
Is that... Yep, race 2, okay. So the Camaro is 1-0
Well,
up.
it's the better car. The brick has got no aerodynamics whatsoever. Hence why it just puffs.
Well, fair enough. I don't really know a lot about
Look,
either
you
of these
see,
two cars. There's Java Jim.
As I said yet again, and I think this is what's going to happen.
2-0 to Java Jim. Okay, on to the last eliminator. It's Victoria Milner in the 2012 Ford Mustang versus Nick Hudson in the Hudson Hornet.
I'd like to see the Hudson Hornet do well.
I would. It's turned up for the last season. It didn't do well in the last
Oh, he's
season.
binned it straight away. What? Can we have a replay on that, please?
Yeah, we'll
Because I feel that the judge's finger got in the way.
Judge's finger
The
got
judge's
in the way.
finger got in the way.
Well, unfortunately, Victoria's already driving off, but you're going to get a reset by the looks of it.
Good.
It is.
Look,
it is a reset.
the finger.
There's nothing wrong with the
got in the way.
finger.
Rob, you impaired that race.
That is not my finger. I only commentate.
Well,
I commentate and race. I have nothing to do with those fingers.
I'm telling you now, right?
Right, there we go. Hang on, right, there we go. Right, the Hudson's done it this time.
Just about.
It's a reset, but here we go. Right, off we go. There's the Ford Mustang out in front. I'm not surprised if I'm honest though. Dink, dink. Oh, hang on. What's going on here? On the wrong side of the track. Boom! Oh, can we get a replay on this? I want to see this. Can we zoom in a little as well? Here we go. Obstruction. Dink. Passenger side. So driver's side.
That was quite a bad crash.
That was a bad crash. So the ref said that Vicky is refusing medical treatment after that. She wants to keep racing.
I'm not sure that's
fair.
a good idea.
Well, we've got her waiver form, so we're not liable. Alright, the Hudson has whiffed it.
Binned it again.
So it could be the Mustang bringing it back now to 1-1. Has Vicky got a concussion after having a Hornet to the side of the head? Ding,
Oh!
ding, ding. Oh, that's a wicked crash. Oh,
she's gone.
well, there's the Hudson Hornet going through.
Is he more than 50% on his side of his track?
Personally, I'd say no. So why are we putting the Hornet through?
I don't know.
But-
we need to have a word with the ref here.
Oh, hang on a second.
Oh.
Oh, right. Now we know why the Hornet's going through.
Rest in peace, Vicky.
Anyway, moving on.
Yes.
The semi-final match. Oh, look. It's the Smart Car versus the Hudson Hornet.
Oh, dear.
We did get her to sign the waivers, right, before.
Yes.
We've definitely got the waivers somewhere, right?
Well, Victoria will not be coming back.
Well, definitely not be coming back. I mean, she has
not-
a Hornet to the side of the head and then buried in a ditch.
Yes. That's a dubious start there, but
Well,
Lily's
Lily's driving this time.
well, so far.
Hmm.
Is it going to stop at the top of the hill?
I don't know, but there goes the Hornet.
Hey, the Hornet is
Overtaken on Diddy drop.
and
Whiffed it on Death drop.
to be fair,
Lily's whiffed it. Who's in front?
well, the Hornet.
The Hornet will take 1-0.
Oh,
there he goes.
he's not doing very well, is he?
No. But Lily could whiff it.
Well, Lily could stop at the top of the hill here.
But she doesn't have to go no further now. She could put the brakes on. And by the looks of it...
nearly
No,
did.
she's going.
That was a lucky one there. She nearly ran out of petrol.
She nearly did. And it's going to be a 2-0 win. No, it's 1-0, isn't it? It's 1-0. What am I talking about?
Yeah.
There's the Hornet whiffed it again. At this point, I think we're just going to throw the Hornet under the bus. It's...
I think we should squash the Hornet.
Well, it's already killed someone.
Well, it should be disqualified then.
Well,
That's very...
to be fair, Nick did do an awesome jump and still managed to land it despite crashing into Victoria.
Yeah.
But Lily is now still on our side of the track on a roof. It's 2-1 to Lil.
Well, I'm going with the McLaren straight away.
Okay, fair enough. So Heat G semi-final 2. The 25th seed Caleb Holsen in the McLaren 720S versus Java Jim in the Chevy Special Edition. To be fair, I'm joining you with the McLaren. I love this McLaren. I'm not a McLaren person, and I'm not, but
it races. It goes well.
The 720S has got a fantastic spot.
I think that Chevy's going to bin it at the second drop.
Well, we're going to find out. Here we go.
It's picked up too much speed. Boom. It seems to be hitting the nose first.
In reverse. Oh, there's the obstruction.
That
Definitely an obstruction against. And it will be Caleb Holsen picking up the first point.
As you can see, as it drives over,
you see that little bit.
It's too nose heavy.
Mm.
It's not sticking the landings. It's getting too much speed there, and as it comes up, nose heavy, bosh.
It's off into the ravine. McLaren's landing it every time.
As I
and
said,
it is every time.
You can see just too nose heavy.
Well, here's the Heat G final. It's both the seeds again. It's the 7th seed Lily in the smart car and the 25th seed Caleb
well, I think
in the McLaren.
we'll know who's going through this.
Lily's got through by luck so far, so luck could still be on her side.
She can barely make it over the first drop.
Doesn't matter, so long as she can get. She doesn't have to. If Caleb whiffs it, which he hasn't done all day though, to be fair.
He's been racing very well.
But to be fair, we did say during the intros that he was the favourite today.
Yes, absolutely, and I think I'm sticking with that. He's driving faultlessly.
He is. You can't fault. Here we go, and once again he's landed it perfectly. Where's Lil?
Well,
as the battery-powered car. Well, it's race 2 because Caleb crossed the line. He's 1-0 up. All he's got to do now is win a second race.
Well, he's going to win it. That smart car's got no power whatsoever.
I think the power has gone from the smart car. I think it's had one too many drops on its head.
It's crashed too many times, you mean?
Well, there's that as well.
Oh, hey up.
Caleb's
It's on the wrong
side of the track. Where's Lil?
Completely off the track.
So it's a reset.
That's a surprise, I must admit. That's the first time he's binned it today.
It is the first time he's binned it today. Lily had a perfect opportunity there to bring it back to 1-1, and she couldn't survive the drop again. But the McLaren's out in front every time, no matter who he's raced against. The only time he struggled was against the BMW. But he's landed, he's on the wrong side. Where's Lil? There's Lil. Oh, she's done it again.
Off again.
On now with race 2 still, version 3.
All he needs is to land one.
That's all he's got to do. All he's got to do.
It's going well. Come on, here he goes. Oh, he's landed it.
He's landed it this time.
It's all over now.
It is all over. It's a 2-0 win for Caleb Holsen. The 7th seed is out. So let's go to the challenge belt match. It's Bubba Zanetti in that 17 Acura NSX versus Caleb Holsen in the McLaren 720.
Well, it's going to be the McLaren, I feel, but
Bubba in his heat though just wiped the floor.
He's been racing faultlessly. It's going to be a close one, I think.
It is going to be a close one.
This is an end, but look how close this is. It could be anybody's match here. I don't know what to say, mate.
It's Bubba out in front.
It doesn't mean nothing, does it?
No, not at this point.
If he doesn't stick it.
Here we go.
He stuck it.
Caleb hasn't. So the belt will stay with Bubba. Bubba will be back in the next heat to take on another challenger. But there is confirmation that Caleb Holsen is your Heat G winner. And just so we know, Mark didn't know any of the results. So the fact that he called the favourite to win, I kind of know the results, but I forgot, to be fair. I didn't forget, but commentary and story and stuff. But you've got to keep it. Special thanks to all 8 drivers for today. Check out these channels: DC World Racing, Chaos Canyon, 3D Bot Maker, and RTR Racing. I've been your host, Rob Allen.
I've been Mark Jarvis.
And we will see you in the next heat. Don't forget to like and subscribe.